I know it's rude to talk bad about women's bodies, but let's just talk about Sophie's for a second. I know when you watch this intro, when you see her walking, you see those things shake and you're like, oh my God, that looks so great. But then we remember when Julia says that they're rock hard. So they're not soft at all. They feel like two boulders. God, her back must hurt all the time. But anyway, I digress. When you look at this body, you might be thinking, yeah, that looks great. But then you see her nipple placement and you're like, why are these two things staring at each other? It's like they're having an argument. Fudge you, I hate you. Yeah, but I actually feel like a boulder. No, you don't. I'm even heavier than you are. Alright, fine, let's just stop looking at each other. Shut up, Sophie's boobs, before I give you some little twisters. Alright, sorry. Let's just get to the intro.
I got autism, that's my autism. I got autism, that's my autism.
Sophie comes out in her best Peter Parker outfit, but she's not slinging webs, she's just catching them with her butt. And this is where we get to see Sophie's nipple. I know I just talked about it at the intro, but goddamn, just look at them. Why are they so close together? They're almost touching. Soon they might even touch. I have a feeling that if you take off her shirt and she squeezes them together, it'll just look like a butt. But I guess it makes sense. Sophie has 3 butts. One on her behind, one on her chest, and then her butthead face. So Pedro takes Sophie out on a date, and for some reason Julia is always in the background creeping.
This is the most conservative outfit that I bought.
Pedro tells us that they're going to hang out with his sister, and he even says that she's crazy, but Sophie needs to get along with her. So hip hip hooray! Sophie finally meets the sister, and instead of being civil, the sister just says,
Yeah, Sophie, you're making my brother suffering right now.
well, in the great words of Pinhead,
Your suffering will be legendary, even in hell.
hell yeah! Tortures for all! Does anybody want to get tortured? I'm already in my torture basement. You know, it's hot when the guy from 50 Shades of Grey does it. What's his name? John Gray or some shit? I don't know. Is his name Gray? I feel like it's Gray. Does this have anything to do with Grey's Anatomy? Probably not. Anyway, where was I going with that? Oh yeah, Sophie's boobs look weird. Pedro's mom says that Pedro has a type, big butt and stupid. Her words, not mine. I mean, I will say that Sophie does have a big butt and she is pretty stupid, but this time I didn't say, I said it that time, but the time before, never mind, you get what I'm saying. And then Pedro's mom says that Sophie needs to try Pedro's penis. She calls it a plantain, which is weird because the only plantains I know of are the chopped up ones in a bag that are dried. So Sophie is talking with Pedro's mom, and then they talk about Sophie still being married, and the mom is like, this is wrong. You need to be married, you dumb bitch with big plastic tits. Yeah, for real, the mom actually said that. I'm not making it up. Do not fact check me. Oh yeah, Julia came there with them. God, I forgot she was even there. She must have been hardcore creeping in the background like a little stalkery stalker. So Julia leaves and Pedro's sister shows up to talk to Sophie. She just says when a lady likes a man, she will try to be with that man. And then they start fighting. Shut the fuck up! God damn it, man! I don't need to listen to this shit! I got enough anxiety on my goddamn own! Shit, man! All this fucking Shut the fuck up, Sophie! One, you're a fucking idiot! You're the most dumbest piece of shit that I've ever seen! The only difference between you and an actual piece of shit is that that piece of shit on the floor doesn't have titties! And now we're on to our favorite guy with a hat who likes to be peed on, Gino. Natalie comes to Gino's city this time. Why? Because she saw that Gino was trying to not talk to any girls anymore. That's the most easiest thing you can do, Gino. I liked when last time she was like, do you still want to talk to girls? And Gino was like, do I wear hats? So they go on a date, and then Natalie decides to jump in the water fountain. This isn't Friends, man. I didn't even watch Friends. I can't stand the laugh track. What the hell is that?
We like that girl's crazy.
Wow, she's so crazy jumping into the water fountain. Better watch out. You won't know what she does next. She might jump into a pool or a pond. Who even knows what body of water she'll step into? Now, if you really want to shock me, play in Rick's splash pad that he got for Trisha.
I decided that
I want you to pee on me. I'm joking. He said that he wasn't going to talk to other women, but we all knew that. Because no other woman wants to talk to him. I can see a woman wanting to troll him, but not actually try and communicate with him. You know, I just see it more like a Chris Chan thing, and not a yeah, I dig you thing, and I want to be with you, because I don't think anybody really wants to be with Gino. But then again, I don't understand why Natalie wants to be with Gino. Natalie, what are you doing here? You could be in any goddamn fountain you want. Instead, you want to be Gino's fountain of urine. Ew.
we still have a lot of things to figure out. We haven't even had sex yet.
Things I wish I didn't know. Oh man, how many blue pills do you need for that anyway? 1, 2, 3, 4, all the blue pills in the world? Why is this still not getting up? Well, the next blue pill will do it.
Hey!
Gino and Natalie meets up with Uncle Marco. He asks about babies and stuff, and Gino says,
I bet you we'd have really cute babies.
dude, she's 50. I don't know if you know this or not, but there's a certain age where women can't give birth anymore. Haven't you seen the show that you're on with Angela and her single egg? She thought she was toting, but then she found out that it was just cancer or something. Why isn't she dead yet? Anyway, Gino is now imagining putting hats on his kids that she can't have. And I'm not even joking. He was talking about putting fedoras on him and all this stuff. It's like, dude, come on, man. Just because the baby's bald doesn't mean that it needs a fedora on. Not every bald thing needs a goddamn fedora. Uncle Marco said you don't want to lose this one, so get a divorce with whoever he was with. I have no clue who this guy was married to, but apparently he's still married. So Marco's like, get that divorce from whoever that lady is and lock it up. Lock it up? Like in his basement where he'll only feed her fish heads? I mean, it's a life, I guess. And then Kim shows up and did some Kim things. Nobody gives a crap about Kim. She keeps talking about Larry though, and Larry's just sitting in his cage like, I didn't do anything. Yeah, you sure didn't, Larry. You're a god dang charmer, and don't you ever forget it. Anyway, what did we learn today on TLC? We learned that everybody on Sophie's segment is really annoying, and I wish I never watched it, but I did, so now I have to tell you about it. We learned that Gino thinks that women in menopause can still have kids, and he imagines putting hats on those kids. So that's all we learned today, I guess. I don't know. What do y'all think about this episode? What do y'all think about The Single Life? This is actually one of the better seasons of The Single Life. Usually I hate The Single Life, so this is okay, I guess. At least there's no Scott this time. Alright guys, well anyway, this is Dee-man Johnson III, reminding you that I'm proud of you and you're doing a great job no matter what, so always keep it up. Oh man, I'm effing off and I'm doing all that shit. Give me this frickin' phone, man. I almost said the F word. How dare you? You know YouTube doesn't like the F word because it's ran by a bunch of goddamn toddlers.